Hey, Justin Popovich here, and I've got a challenge for you today. I'm talking to you specifically. If you have an online business, but you don't have your own products made yet, you're not selling products, or maybe you've tried that whole product creation thing, you've been really struggling in that department. My challenge is going to obliterate this problem and turn everything around for you very, very quickly. And the reason it's going to happen so quickly is because my challenge is for you to create and complete your first product today. That's right. Today, before you go to bed, before you do anything else, you're going to start now in this moment, as soon as this video is over. And before you go to bed tonight, you're going to have this product completed. Now, let me ask you a question. How does that challenge make you feel? What's your initial sort of visceral response to a challenge like that? Are you excited? Are you a little nervous or intimidated? Are you maybe starting to get overwhelmed already because you know all the work that's ahead of you? Maybe you're looking at me skeptically, like, what's he talking about? Why is he challenging me this way? Those are all perfectly normal responses, and it doesn't really matter how you react. The key is this: is that how would you feel? How would your life change if you could accomplish something like this and shatter any of these beliefs or these patterns that have been holding you back, and wake up tomorrow knowing that you've completed this thing, that you're a new person, you're ready to take your challenge or your business to the next level? That's what this challenge is going to do for you. If you're ready to go, then let's do it. All right, so you didn't shut off the video. Awesome, good for you. First things first, you need a topic. But even before you can pick your topic, you have to basically decide between one of two choices. You are going to create the product as you being the expert, and you're going to write it or create it, or you're going to go find an expert and pull the information out of their head to create your product. You'll have to decide. The expert might not be available, and this is a 2-day challenge. You want to do it today, so option two might not even exist for you. Either way, know that those are your two options. Let's talk about the first one, you creating the product from your own expertise. Yes, you can do this, all right? This is one of the biggest myths or roadblocks I see a lot of people hitting, is that they don't think they're qualified or capable or whatever, certified to create a product. You don't need certification. All you have to do is look at something that you've become proficient at in your life, and maybe in your business, ideally, that you used to struggle with. You learn, you worked your way through it, and now you're good at this thing. Well, there's this whole class of people over here that are still back in that struggling phase that you used to be in. All you need to do is help those people improve the results, increase the results, kind of like you did, and that can be the basis of your product. So, as an example, video marketing is something huge. It's something I do all the time. I'm doing it for you right now. And video on my sales letters has proven to be huge in terms of increasing conversions. But I get questions all the time from people, not just about video sales letter, video in general. How do I make my videos? How do I speak on camera? How do I do post-production? You name it. I can answer those questions and help people get better results with their video. I've never taken any formal training on video marketing at all. I've bought a couple of info products. That's about it. Most of it's been trial and error and learning from experience and doing hundreds of these bloody things. But the thing is, I can now do a lot more with video than I used to, and I can help people do the same thing. Boom, there's my product. So think about it in your life. What are areas you've become proficient at that you used to not be proficient, that you used to struggle with? It could be writing, it could be some kind of technical thing, it could be a personal characteristic, like you're more confident or you're a better speaker than you used to be. I don't know what it is, but think about something that you're better at and you can teach that. That can be your product. If it's the expert side, so if it's choice number two and you're going to go find an expert, and this actually what might happen for you, right? If you tell somebody that you know that's an expert on something, that you've just taken this challenge upon yourself to create a product in a day, they might be excited to help you out and get on board. All you got to do is sit down with them and pull the knowledge out of their head in the similar way that I just explained that you would be doing it with your proficiency. So based on all of that, you either pick the topic from your experience in your life, or maybe you know somebody who's already an expert and you just want to ask them about their interesting topic. Looking at those two things, choose your topic right now. All right, now let's talk real quick about the how-to of creating the product. And for some reason, people just seem to freak out about this. There's no need to panic. Calm down. You don't have to freak out. This part's actually pretty easy, and let me explain it to you. First of all, burn into your brain. Remember this at all times, that your goal is to create a product, to create some information that helps people get an improvement in the results. That's all it is. They're struggling in an area. Here's how to help them. Send them through some steps. It doesn't have to be the biggest, best thing they've ever consumed in their entire life. Just help them. Once you've done that, you've done your job. So then you sit down. Take a look at it from both perspectives. The first one is, did you create the product? Or the second one is, did you get an expert? If you created the product, It's a one-on-one with yourself exercise. List everything that you know about this topic, everything that makes you proficient at it. When you used to struggle, what did you struggle with? How did you get to where you are today? Make a massive list as long as you can. And then just simply look for bullets to group together that you can turn into chapters or modules. That's all you got to do there. If you found an expert, same idea. You probably ask them a whole bunch of questions about their topic, and you need to find logical groupings of those questions. Maybe you already grouped them before you asked the questions. Those become your chapters or your modules. It's all laid out. It's down there, whether you recorded it or you wrote it all out. Now you just decide, am I distributing this product as audio, video, written, or a combination? That's it for creating your product. Simple, right? No need to freak out. All right, so that's conceptual. Let me give you an actual example here to crystallize it for you. I've done a lot of these one-day challenges. I've created a number of products in less than a day. One time I created a product called DIY Bestseller, Do-It-Yourself Bestseller, with Brad Goss, who's a friend of mine. He had a best-selling book on Amazon that he basically did it himself. We got on a Skype call. Before I hit the record button on my recorder, I asked him, what are 8 or 10 things you can teach people about what you did to produce this result? We kind of brainstormed it and then hit the record button, and I proceeded to ask those questions. And after the end of 90 minutes, or I don't know how long it was, certain length of time, we had the product completed, had all the questions answered. And then I just took that audio, listened to it back, and made some notes from it, created some slides, and put the audio over top of the slides to create a video product. So I had audio, video, and written material. We then sold that product for a cheap price, but on the back end of that, we upsold a high-ticket coaching program that Brad and I used to coach together, which generated thousands of dollars in sales for us. So you get the idea here. Even if you're not at a point now where you're going to be selling high-ticket products on the back, the idea of just getting into motion and creating a product creates a momentum. It creates something that you can do over and over again. It creates opportunity for you. Not only that, I still have that product today. It's part of my catalog. I can use it as a bonus on affiliate promotions. I can break the content down and package it into new products as an extra module, an extra teachable. I often give stuff away for free to my subscribers or customers just as a thank you for their business. All this stuff can be used over and over again, and that's why I want you to take this challenge today and create this product so you can receive all of these benefits, not just the one-time profit you're going to make from selling it. It goes way beyond that, and I want you to remember that. In addition to all those benefits I've listed, there is one that's even bigger that eclipses, and it's bigger than all of them combined, really, and that is the benefit of momentum and self-belief. I mean, once you do something like this, if you haven't created a product yet, if you've stumbled in this area, and you take one day to turn the whole thing around, to reframe or recreate a new blueprint on how you operate your business and your life, that's when you get new results. That's when things start to change for you. And up until this point, you've been repressing that. Let's be honest. You've been waiting for somebody to give you permission or for yourself to give yourself permission. I don't know what it is. And it's just up to you. There's nobody that's going to give you permission to create a product. There's nobody that's going to tell you to get this thing done. You just have to step up and do it and reap the rewards of stepping into that amazing space that you could be at. So you have two choices. Accept this challenge, get started, and get completed today before you go to bed, or just kind of turn this video off and think, that was really interesting. I'm glad I watched it. What's on Facebook right now? So I think you're going to accept part 1 here, which is to do the challenge and to get it done. So I hope you do. And then when you're done, I hope you come and visit me at prodcreate.com. We can take your product creation to a whole new level. Thanks for watching.